Indigenous people. What are they? Who are they? What kind of culture do they possess? These are the questions that people ask when they hear the word indigenous. To answer those questions and as to share the history of my culture, indigenous people refer to us, the first people or group of individuals that is native to a place and has been colonized and settled by another ethnic group, Manuvu. The name may came from the word Mansuba, which means person or people, and Suba means river, otherwise known as the river people. Another question to be answered is, what makes us different from the others? What are our beliefs? What are traditions and cultures? The religious beliefs of the Manuvu revolve around many unseen spirits interfering in the lives of humans. Mostly, we are being mistakenly understood. We don't worship them. We are just respectful that we choose to respect other creatures that God has created. Respect is next to the essence of life, aside from love and faith. We believe that spirits can intrude on human life and that spirits are also believed to have human characteristics. They are both good and evil in the nature and can be evoked to both anger and pleasure. We are so rich in practicing our beliefs, norms, traditions, and we stand firm for good values, good relationships, and good attributes to one another. This is more than presenting my culture. This is my family. This is our history, our culture, our origin. This may seem new to you, but we were practicing this since perhaps time immemorial. This is our way of asking for prosperity. We dance with heart, with passion, with perseverance and hope. The wedding ceremonies in Manuvu are unlike any other. The bride and the groom exchange their wedding vows. It is something, a ring or money. But in Manuvu tribe, it is traditionally imposed by the parental arrangements. It is still necessary to follow the custom of marriage. The bride-to-be's family then asks for the groom's wealth, which could be paid with money, land, animals. or precious stones, otherwise known as duri. If the agreement is reached, the wedding is formally started. Manuvu tribes are also known for intricate casting and agriculture. Fashions fine weaponry and jewelry that they believe possesses souls, making it harder to part with. Agriculturally, they practice Sweden/and-born farming after planting and harvesting rice, root crops, and vegetables for consumptions. As first introduced, Menuvu means people or person. Leadership is gained and not given at birth. We hold rituals to honor the rice spirit. 45 minutes after 1-hour jeepney rides from the town of Arumenen to the Manuvu village. The Manuvu usually builds small villages consisting of 12 up houses on hillsides, valleys, near small bodies of water or forest clearings, but we usually lives in the top of the mountains with a very distant source of water that it usually comes from the neighboring mountains. This Manuvu elder is the only one who maintains the pipeline that spans almost 2,000 meters. Also, Kanduri, Beetle, and Nut Mama or Nganga is barely part of our culture. We are also known to celebrate our Samayan festival. We are indeed a soft-hearted people because no matter how other people oppress and bullies us, we choose to forgive. Love and faith is what God was trying to spread towards the world initially, and so do we. This is our way of greetings. Performing rituals annually has been established even during the time of our ancestors. We believe that all things created by God has their own individual guardians or spirits, and we respect these guardians, for we believe that if we respect and protect the creations of God, God will be gratified with us. The deliberation of our faith is quite different from the others. These rituals are our means of giving thanks, asking for a prosperous year and a peaceful life. We also believe in signs and extraterrestrial patterns for predictions. Red and white rosters plays a very important role to predict a season of peace and war. This scenery might make you confused, but the purpose of this ritual is to cleanse and bless our weaponries, to ask for prosperous harvest from Almighty, as well as to directly guide us and ask protection from our ancestors. Other people may hardly understand this concept, but this is our way of praying and no one can ever change that. Without any hesitations, we tend to live with a simple life, being easily contented with the things that we have, giving thanks to it a lot, smile a lot, pray harder for the greater cause, and being inspired every single day. Social life for the Manuvu is patriarchal or male-dominated. The head of the family is the husband. Polygyny or having more than one wife at a time is common and is allowed according to a man's wealth. In the household, the wives are the weavers and the husbands are the farmers. The political structures, on the other hand, of the Manuvu groups are all quite similar. A ruler called a sultan is the head of the group. Beneath him are the royal and non-royal classes. Only those people belong to the royal classes can aspire to the throne. Those belong to the non-royal classes are under the power and authority of the royal classes. The Manuvu are both strong in mind and spirit. Their cultural identity is firmly rooted in the land and its nature. It is maintained through storytelling, language, family, and passing on the traditional skills and arts through generation by generation. Thus, we are a strong tribe.